That's where they've been. Uh-huh. Man, they're,
You might be able to condition it.
I found a crop. Oh, it's missing the thing.
Lord, that's heavy. These been picked over well.
Yeah. She uses one of the bins that they flop to.
Looks like they got a clothes rack.
Ooh, clothes getting ready to come out. That's my jam. Ew. Oh, excuse me. You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Shopping cart that was like just went that way.
Yeah.
The pair of jeans she has on top, she jerked those out from in front of me.
Oh my god. It's gonna be one of those things.
Yeah.
I wanted to go through the bags.
Okay.
So. No.
I saw a Shrek DVD back there. Do you need to get it and send it to Cactus?
I saw a Shrek stuffed animal. I thought the same thing. I'm gonna go this way.
Not really.
Do you need it?
It's a little small for me.
I don't know. What is it?
83% wood.
Nice. I don't think that's one we pick up.
Do what?
I don't think so.
I didn't think so.
You think you can get the cuffs clean? Can you get the cuffs clean?
Yeah, we'll treat them really good. They should come in. How long has it been since you've seen that?
I saw a couple over there a minute ago. Oh, I'm in. Oh my gosh.
What'd you say?
Wondering if I had a pair of pants I'd go with. Just feels good.
Right? It's just the shirt just feels really good.
I don't know. I have another one over here I gotta look up. So, not that one, but one I gotta.
Obviously. Ooh, you dig in your rabbit.
Oh.
Good way to find out.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, excuse me. Yes.
Oops, they're taking it. No problem. Go right ahead.
Oh. Oh, nice.
Almost. I haven't had a chance to look the brand up yet, but usually 100% wool is pretty good.
Yeah.
No size. I didn't see a size.
Well, what?
Oh,
Find it.
I think it's in there somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, size 10.
When I'm done here, I'm going to go through the purses they just put out. But did you see all the people over there?
Yeah. I don't have bail money on me, so I guess I'll step to the other side.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Some really nice.
Yeah. what?
That jacket.
The bins are not very full.
You did what?
They aren't filling them very full at all. There's a Nike. Probably. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you guys are good. Sorry, it's my okay. That's probably what it is, man.
I have 2 bags. Oh, I have this, and this,
And the other bag.
and this. The rest of mine is all closed.
That's closed?
We gotta put it in this thing.
Yeah, I know.
So close.
That's it.
Close, and then you have.
A bag and a home good.
This isn't gonna weigh anything, so I'll just have to charge it for 1 pound. It'll be 99 cents.
Okay.
She's not ready. And that one's yours. That one.
The find of the day, right there.
How cute is that? I gotta find a place to hang it.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
Oh, happy Thursday!
She didn't do the intro, but that's okay.
Well, you gotta get excited.
The little things.
The little things. So, back from the bins, you just probably saw part of the video right before this. But I know when we're at the bins, you can't always see what all we get. And I know my battery dies at some point during.
And I don't
the
wear,
day.
so you don't see much of anything that
Yeah,
I pick
he
up,
just
so.
won't. And I know my camera kept getting turned around too. So, just a quick review of all the things we got. How much?
She won't buy anyone.
Oh, don't even. That is not even it. How much did we spend, Lippy McLipperson?
We spent $42.44 on every clothes and bags and these filters and tax and everything.
Yeah. And we ended up with 34 items.
34 items, including the bags and filters.
So everything you're going to see averages out to
$1.25.
$1.25 a piece. So I don't know if my battery died or not before we got up to the register. So we went up to the register the first time.
Yeah.
And we went to check out, and the lady looks at us, and she goes, "Why don't you go get 5 more pounds of clothes?" And we're like,
do I have to?
Yeah, right? We were like, we're kind of tired. It's crazy, a little crazy, and not the craziest day we've ever been in the bins.
No.
There were some grabby McGrabbersons in there today, and so it's just not, it just takes a lot out of you. And so, and I'm getting over a cold. So we, she looked at us and she goes, "If you go get 5 more pounds of clothes, it goes from $179 a pound to $119 a pound. And it's actually going to be cheaper than where you're at right now."
Yeah, with 5 more pounds of clothes, our clothes total went from $38 to $33.
Yeah. So we went and found 5 more pounds of clothes, and then came back and tried it again. And we were there, and it was less when we tried to check out the second time. So I appreciate her help in that tremendously.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was really, really cool of them to help us with that.
They get rid of more stuff and we get a better deal. So,
right.
You know.
So, but I mean, more work, but it's good. We
needed
inventory.
We needed some inventory to push us through the wintertime stuff. So
we did. It's a holiday weekend, so there's not much going on, and we've had so much rain this summer.
And we were gone last week.
And we were gone last week.
Yeah. So.
And we have another weekend coming up. We're gonna miss in August, and then 2 we're gonna miss in September. So, trying to get some stock going, and really we have to have 60 items a week.
Yeah.
To keep us going. That's a lot.
I didn't realize that till the other day when you said that we try to list an average of 10 items a day. And I was sitting here doing the math, we take Sundays off. We take Sundays off between church, and we try to spend time with the family and everything. And then I got to think, that's 60 items a week. I was like, oh, good Lord, that's a lot of stuff.
Before, I would be like, "Honey, I need inventory. I need inventory." And he'd be like, "You still have inventory. What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "You don't understand how fast I go through inventory."
It clicked here not too
and it finally got to
I
click.
get it now.
And he's doing more of the listing now too, and helping more on that side of stuff.
Well, not really. I try to do Mondays because you work late on Mondays and Tuesdays, so I try to list on Mondays and Tuesdays. And then, but I actually get up earlier. I used to get up 5:30, and now I get up at 5:10, 5:15, and I get here to do all of the try to do all the shipping to get it ready to go, and then I hit the post office on my way to work. I don't have to be at work till 7. So, and we live about a half an hour away from where I work, so I get up a little early. I get it most days.
Yeah.
There's been a few days that we just had too much and we weren't able to get here, on the weekends a lot of times. If we don't come Sunday after service and do kind of a prep and get things ready or just get it ready to go, and then all I got to do is whatever we sell Sunday night. And then sometimes you just get big items that take time to package properly, because you don't want to take I don't know if she showed you or not, probably in a previous video. You haven't done it.
I haven't done it yet. I'm so far behind.
Well, you'll hear shortly. She'll probably do a video from what we sold while we were gone at camp. And I had picked up a VCR DVD combo with the HDMI port for $2. Sold it for $110. Banger. But that's not something you just want to chuck in a box with a little bit of paper and send on down the road, So we had, and it took time. You had to bubble wrap it and put air pockets around it and paper and all this kind of stuff. And then tape the snot out of it so the box didn't come open or have any problems. And I think I spent 15 minutes just putting that VCR, but it's a $110 sale. So you don't just want to, willy-nilly throw it in a box and move on. So, stuff like that I may leave for her in the mornings just because I don't want to be late to punch in.
Stupid grinders.
Right.
But I thought we'd review what we got with you real quick. So I got a pair of ladies 550 jeans, Levi's 560s. Sorry, they look like in excellent shape. Like
they do.
Barely
Other than
worn.
that one little spot in the crotch, they look really nice.
Really nice. These are LL Bean pants, and we have noticed since we got back, there's a spot on them. So we're gonna try and treat it and get that spot out, but we don't know on those yet. It was part of the we need 5 pounds thing that happened. These, I don't know these, and I haven't had a chance to look them up yet. They're LAPG tactical pants. So I don't know. We're gonna try them.
I'm assuming they're like a security.
Yeah, like a security job. So the last time I went to the bins, I got that pair of new with tags. They were called proper pants.
Mm-hmm.
Remember those? Those were security guard pants, and they look just like this.
And they poof went like that.
So
she listed them, and they sold.
I'm hoping these are the same way. They look good quality.
Look nice. Yeah, they got lots of, like, the knees are doubled. There's some spots on the hips that are doubled where you would be carrying a sidearm or something. So
the pair of Polo Ralph Lauren pants. This
is big boy size.
There's a lot there.
Yeah.
A 511 polo. We like to pick up 511. I don't pick up this brand all the time, but this was just in really great shape. It's an Aeropostale, and like these don't weigh.
Yeah, it doesn't weigh
anyway. It's an Aeropostale puffer vest, size medium. Which, by the way, it's time. It's time for us to list all of our backpacks that we've been saving up that you've heard us saving.
If you're a thrift, if you're a reseller, this school's right around the corner.
And then we're going to start slowly pulling out the winter stuff, especially the lighter weight winter stuff. Now it's time. You have to be thinking season ahead. So be thinking the season ahead. If you've been saving school stuff, it's time to get that listed.
Yep.
So in fact, some of this stuff we'll go ahead and list, but it may not be listed long before we pull it because we're changing seasons.
Shorts, swim trunks, tank tops.
So I got a pair of Nike swim trunks. A pair of Speedo swim trunks. I got this Harley Davidson brand long sleeve t-shirt. I got a pair of Nike shorts. I got Eddie Bauer joggers, and they are lined. Those things are so thick.
Said they were lined. I'm surprised she's putting those in the sale pile, honestly.
Yeah, me too. I may need them for Alaska. Another pair of Speedo swim trunks. I looked these up while we were there, by the way. They sell for like $20.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
These have a spot on them too, I noticed when I got here. But we're going to try and get them out. Polo golf pants. This is this is a made in the USA. It's called
Circle S.
Circle S from Austin, Texas. Western cut sports blazer. So made in the USA. Wool? There's only like a 20% wool in it. So
next to nothing.
Yeah, next to nothing. This is an OGIO backpack. It needs some cleaning, but Brandon's going to work on that
see
for
if we
me.
can throw that one in the washer.
Because OGIO usually does really well for us.
I mean, that's $25.
And then this was a Gloria Vaughn something travel makeup case.
Something or other.
I looked it up while we were there just because the quality of it just felt good, and they sell for high dollar. Well, I mean, not like $50 high dollar, but I mean $30 to $40 high dollar. And at the bins for a bag, you pay $3.69, I think it is, for a bag. So I'll take that all day long.
Yeah.
All day long.
Okay.
That is my fabulous finds.
I found a lot of times while we're at the bins, we'll find something and we'll throw it at each other.
We do.
Because if it's clothes, a lot of times, especially women's clothes, I'll throw it to her because she knows more about it than I do. And she'll pick it up and look at it and go, ooh, good find. And she'll throw it in her bag. And then later when we do who got what, we separate everything out.
Sometimes there may be a small discussion about whose it is.
Whose it is. That is correct. I found these. I don't know if they sell or not. Brandy looked them up. Sorry, my bad. They're the replacement filters for your pitcher, like your Brita pill, but I don't know if it's a Brita
different,
filter.
it's like for a refrigerator.
Oh, it's for a refrigerator. Oh, okay, bomb.
Yeah.
No, it's pitcher. It says pitcher.
I know,
on it.
but
See, pitcher filter.
Yeah, but it goes in the refrigerator. It's part of the. I don't know how to explain it to you. I look at the listings. Yeah,
but she looked it up. Said there's only 3 in here instead of 4.
It's not a full box.
It's not a full box,
but we think we can still sell them. And we only paid 99 cents for that.
Yeah, that was only 99 cents, so that's not bad. A pair of BKE 38L Tyler. BKE is a brand. If you can pick it up for $5 or less, all day long and twice on Sunday.
Yeah.
This one's got a little bit of damage.
Oh, it did. It did. That's the pair.
Yeah, it's got a little bit. It's got a hole in the rear.
We found it when we got back.
Honestly, in today's kids don't care. So.
And we may try to patch it.
We may try to patch it. We've got a lady at church that is amazing with a sewing machine. So I found a pair of Coors Light swim trunks.
Never seen a pair before.
Never seen a pair before, but why not? A Nike pink. It's a kids, but it's a Thermofit hoodie.
I don't think that's.
You think it's a small? I think it's just a small.
It's a medium.
Oh, it's a medium.
It's a women's medium.
Oh, okay. Sure. This is a soccer jersey, Samsung. It's a weird size. It says a Mexican 14, MEX. It actually says MEX right there. See, soccer jerseys for us, believe it or not, sell really well. We've had
teams, not of like
teams. Yeah, like if they're a professional team or something. So, but this probably cost us less than $1. No,
it doesn't weigh
heavier than it doesn't
yeah.
weigh anything. So, if I can sell it for $10 or $12, bonus. This was a complete and total swing for the fences, and Brandy said I did good. How do you pronounce that?
Adirondack.
Adirondack. Okay, it's a wool sweater, large, maybe vintage because of the tag that's on it. That's a different tag, made in the USA too.
It's going to take some research.
We're going to do a little digging on that one,
yeah.
because preliminary search, we saw some vintage ones of that brand wool selling for $60 to $80.
Yeah.
So that one will be worth setting back and spending a few minutes on if we can get $60 to $80 out of it, because it weighs a little bit, but it's not bad. A Mac beanie. I know Mac drivers are pretty fanatical about Mac, so nice.
Time to pull out our beanies too.
Yeah.
And probably start listing those.
Yeah. This was a pair of Eddie Bauer shorts. We are coming to the end of short season for us to be listing, but
we are. It's about time to start our summer.
We'll start putting shorts into the tub and saving them for next early spring to start busting those out and listing them. It's just like a retail store. Mm-hmm. You start cycling things out. I have no idea on these. It was a laying there in the bins, and I picked it up. It looks hand embroidered. I don't know if it is or not. It may be machine done, but still, it's an embroidered Christmas napkin. Throw them in we'll throw them in a delicate cycle and get them clean, and who knows? They may be embroidered by somebody famous. You never know. But we got them at the bins, so we paid next to nothing for them.
Yeah.
This was is this an
Under Armour?
Under Armour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Under Armour. It's a reversible hunting beanie. It's camo on one side, hunter orange on the other. Hunting season is around the corner.
It is, isn't it?
Under Armour quarter zip, kind of an 80s throwback look.
Oh, definitely.
I don't know if it's actually a vintage or not, but
the tag doesn't look vintage.
Because they did kind of a vintage throwback thing here, 4 or 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, see, the tag doesn't look vintage.
Tag doesn't look very vintage, so I don't know. We'll check it out, but it's Under Armour. Under Armour sells well.
Yeah.
Eddie Bauer, this is a ladies' denim button-up. If it wasn't a petite, Brandy would probably take it. But it's a petite extra large. This is an us find.
Okay, I found it.
She found it.
But I didn't know what it was.
But she didn't know what it was.
I just thought it felt cool.
And she laid it down on the thing and said, hey, look at this. No, you didn't either. You just laid it between us.
Yeah, I said, hey, feel this.
And I saw it, and I felt the thought, I was like, that's a cool jacket. But then I saw the name. Can you see that? It's a Triumph jacket. It's an actual Triumph branded jacket. Triumph is a motorcycle, if you didn't know. And yeah, it's a cool jacket. It's made to be a, what did we say it was called? It's called a cold killer, but yet this material
Vintage
on
in
the
the
back
back.
is vintage, so your back doesn't get all sweaty.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, actually, if you do any riding. So I don't know. We'll have to do a little searching, a little research on that one. But
It's really cool.
That could be a cool find. I don't remember what these are. Oh, Joseph A. Bank. Joseph A. Bank is a really weird brand. In the store, it's uber expensive, but in the resale world, it's hit and miss. Some things sell for a ton, some things don't.
Yeah.
So if you want to try something, the bins are a perfect place if you can find it there, because you're going to get it cheap. And if you can only sell it for $10 or $15, you made a few dollars and you move on down the road. Or if you hit that home run and you pick it up for $2 or $3 or the $1 or $2 and it sells for $80, bonus. So we're going to try it, see what happens. This was, what was this? Burnside. Never heard of it before. It looked like a quality pair of shorts. It's a little big for me, or I keep it myself. But yeah.
Look at the extra pocket. That's cool.
The extra kind of a carpenter style pocket on the side.
Nice.
Perfect for your phone.
Right? Well, not our phone.
Not our phones, but yeah. Nike ladies tank top. I'm assuming it's a ladies tank top, but that's pure assumption. A Carhartt. This is a Carhartt work coat, work jacket, or
work button up
shirt. Wow. So I don't know. Carhartt always sells well for us. First time we'll try something like that. You never know. And then the last thing I found, which I hope is my home run, it's a really cool Tommy Bahama. You call this a sports jacket?
Yeah, it's a sport coat.
This might make a trip to Alaska. I
was waiting for that.
I need a couple of sports coats for our cruise that's coming up. And this is a cool sports jacket. It's an extra large, so I'll have to try it on. And we may have to get it cleaned. But it looks really cool.
It would look cool with some of your pants.
Like a dark pair of pants.
Pair of jeans.
Pair of jeans. So I think a dark pair of jeans and a nice pair of shoes.
Yeah.
So, So that's our trip to the bins.
Yeah.
Nothing, I don't think anything crazy. That sweater maybe.
The sweater, I don't know about
your
this.
jacket. Your jacket, yeah.
Minus that, we got, a lot of $20, $25 items.
Our good bread and butter stuff that you always need in the resale business.
Oh, I got that bag.
That bag may be a banger.
So nothing else major. We don't know about like this riding.
The Triumph jacket. It may be a $50, $60 jacket.
So, and of course.
The find of the day, Baby Yoda. For you people, it's Grogu, but she calls
Baby
him
Yoda.
Baby Yoda. But anyway, that broke the bank right there. That pushed us over. We were under $1 an item until she got this. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But anyway, it actually was a little cheaper because there was a couple of items that she kept for herself while we were at the bins. And hey, y'all, that's perfectly fine. The business can buy you a few things. It's not going to kill. It's not going to break the bank or nothing. So, but anyway, I think that's it.
We don't count those in our taxes.
No, we don't count those in our
listening.
taxes. No, we do not. Those
That
do
does
not go in. That does not go
write-offs.
into our totals for the day. It does not go into anything. So,
I'm just saving us from my
that's very
They
valid.
may come after me for my Baby Yoda
they have
flag.
eyes everywhere. But anyway, before we get in more trouble.
Okay, we have work to do.
Yeah, you got a lot of work to do.
We gotta separate this stuff and then, all the other projects we want to get done.
We got to get done this weekend.
Okay, wish us luck.
Yeah,
We have a lot to do. And there's a garage sale that starts at 4.
Yeah,
I know.
this afternoon at 4.
So weird.
Like a heat of the day. Like what?
I don't know. But
anyway,
stay tuned.
Don't forget
to
like, comment, subscribe, and have a blessed day.
See you
Later.
soon.